Hi everyone, so welcome back. Alright, so let's start with the design. Okay, so in the last video what we did is we have completed this service section, right? Okay, so now we are going to complete this one. Okay, then we will move to the case study and work process. Alright, so let's start with this. So here is my VS Code. So if you're following my previous videos, so you guys know I'm using a different theme, and right now I'm using a different theme, right? Yeah, because I'm just checking this theme, so that's it. Alright, so now let's close this service part. Okay, let me close it all, like from here. Okay, and we have to start the next section from here. Okay, so here's our website, what we did in the previous video. Now let's do it, this one. So this is the section called let's make things happen. It would be like get your free proposal. Okay, let me give the section name proposal. Okay, I create a section, then give the class name proposal. Okay, and I'm going to comment down here as well, proposal section, like this. And yeah, let me close this, learn more and start from here. Why it's not working? Okay, let me go ahead like this, and here is my proposal section. Okay, and I'm going to write it down like this. Okay, so as you can see here clearly we have some background color. Okay, and inside that we have a padding as well. So if I click this one, right, we have a padding top and bottom 23 pixels. Okay, so instead of giving padding I just give margin top and bottom 23 pixel, left and right 0, because we have the wrapper, right? Okay, so if I click here, write something here and see the design, let's see. Okay, it looks like this. Okay, that's fine. Now what we want is we need this complete section. It's called some background color, right? Then we have this image. So let me download this image. I guess something is wrong. Okay, wait. Yeah, here's the design part. Okay, let me download this image so that we can use it. Okay, so this is illustration 1, and I'm going to write the name, so change the name, proposal. Okay, yeah, that's fine, and put it inside the images like this. Okay, now let's move here. So what's the first thing we need to see here is let me create a div if possible. Let me do one thing. I'm going to write it down here, name, and give the background color, suppose give the background color red for now. Let's see. So as you can see here we have this background color. So what we need to do is we just need to check this background color. So this is gray, and we already have a variable gray, so let's use that variable gray. Okay, now we have some, what we have a border radius that is 45 pixels. So I'm going to write border radius 45 pixel, and then we have a padding. Okay, but let's, okay, as you can see here in this image we don't have a padding, but in the text we have a padding. So let me do one thing. First I'm going to put the text here. Okay, inside text I have to put, okay, let me directly put it. So what is this? This one is h3 tag. Okay, h3, then we have a paragraph tag. So let me copy this, and then at the last we have a button, And what's the button is? Button is fill, right? We already have the class, so we don't have to style that button again. And now like this. Okay, let's check the design. Okay, it looks perfect to me. We just need some paddings, gap between them. Okay, all right. Now if we have a background color or not, yeah, so the gray color is little bit light, so that's why we are not able to get it, but it's fine. Okay, so from content, let's check the padding. Let me check the padding for this content. So the padding is top and bottom 60, left and right 60. Let me check from the this 60. Yeah, so basically for proposal, let me do it. Proposal dot text, and padding is 60 pixel. Let's see if 60 pixel looks good to us or not. Okay, yeah, it looks good, right? Let me do one more thing. Okay, yeah, that's fine for now. So yeah, we have to put the image as well. So let me put the image. So instead of giving extra div, I just put image directly because we don't have anything else other than image. Okay, so image, then we have our image name proposal. Okay, let me write down the alt name as proposal. Okay, and class name proposal image. It looks good. All right. Okay, why I'm not able to select? Okay, yeah, it's perfect. Now before that, I have to give display flex to the proposal section and justify content space between. Okay, yeah, that's it. Now as you can see here, we have this image, we have this text, but as you can see, it will take this text is getting a lot of thing, like, so instead of giving space between, I gave space around. It looks good to me. Okay, that's fine. Image. Now what I need is, I want to give this width of something, so let's give it to 50%, and now let's check. It looks good. Okay, and I want a gap between all this, so instead of using display flex, then justify flex direction column, then give the gap, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the paragraph and give the padding top and bottom. Okay, so I go here and write it down, paragraph, and give the padding top and bottom. Let's check the padding from the design. So we have the padding 20 pixel. So if you don't know how I am selecting this, so let's see, whenever I am selecting this text, I want the gap between this text and this button. So what I have to do, I have to press Alt. See, the text is already selected. Now just have to press Alt and select your element. So you can see this 26 pixels. Okay. Alright. So top and bottom 26 and left and right is 0. Okay. Now let's see. Yeah, it is perfect. Yeah, that's it. I guess it's already done for us, right? Okay. See why it is looks like this, because we have given more space in the wrapper, that's why it looks too big. So if I go and select the wrapper, if I give 70, as you can see here, it looks like this. Or if I give 80, let's see how it works. Yeah, 80 is also looks fine. Okay. Alright, now let's see the responsiveness. So first check this responsive. Yeah, it's not okay. So I give 70 here. Okay. Okay, not 70, 60. Yes, 60 is good. And then this, it looks better. And we have this one as well. Perfect. Alright, now let's check the responsiveness of this. It not looks good to me. Now we have to do the media query here. Okay, let's see at which breakpoint it breaks. So basically it breaks. Okay, I have to break it in this point. Okay, this is a point at 900 pixels, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going down and write it down, responsive. I just comment it down and use the media query, media maximum width and that maximum width is 900 pixels, and I have to select the proposal. Okay, and I have to write flex direction column. Okay, now let's see, it looks good, but there is a problem for this image. Image is too big and it has to get the complete width. Yeah, so we have to use this one, and this width will be 100%. Okay, why it's not working? Okay, wait, not paragraph, it's just a text, and this is go outside. Why? This is something I haven't expected. Why it is going outside? Okay, strange. Okay, let me do it. One thing here, proposal image, object fit cover. Okay, not working. Why? And background size cover. Okay, it looks good, but why it is overlapping this paragraph outside the box? Yeah, we have a problem here. Okay, let's find out. So here we have proposal flex direction column. Okay, then we have the text width 50%. Okay, let's see this, why it's happening. The text is getting 100%. Okay, so why? And what's this? Okay, let me do one thing here. I just write position relative. It's still not working properly. Why? This width is getting completely 100 from here to here. Why it is getting here to here? Okay, I understand. Yeah, fine. See, we have given the padding as well. Okay, we have given the padding. So what we need to do is just simple. We need to minus that padding. Okay, so for how we can do that is we have to use this 100% minus 60 pixel. Now it looks good. Okay, and basically instead of 60 we have to do it 120. Okay, from both the side. Now it looks good. Okay, that's the problem. I hope you understand, guys. Okay, so we have this. Let me do one more thing at this point. Okay, like 530, not 30, let's do it for 540. Okay, wrapper, I'm going to use media query as well here. Media maximum width 540 pixels, and in this point I don't want this padding 60 pixel, I want 20 pixel. Okay, it looks good, everything is good. Alright, now let's check this image. We have to reduce the height of that image basically. Okay, so in the image I give the height 200 pixels. Okay, why it is not working? We haven't given anything, and the image class is also not available here. Why? Okay, we have to save the index. We haven't saved the index. Okay. Alright, so that's it for this one. Okay, and let me remove this, and it looks perfect. See, the image automatically come down like this. Okay, that's fine. So we have completed this section. Now let's move to the next one. What we have next? We have this case studies, right? Okay, let me close this, and now we have case let me do it like this: section dot case studies, and you have to press your tab. It will look like this. Okay, now if you remember, we have the heading. Okay, so what is the name of that heading? I forgot. So that will, I guess, the main heading, if I remember it or not. Yeah, let me search for main heading. Yeah, that's it. Here is the main heading. Let me, why it's not working? Yeah, okay. Now if I paste it here and save it, let's see how it looks. Okay, so here is the main heading. Let me reduce the size, if it is responsive or not. Yeah, it's responsive. So heading is done. We just need to change the text. Okay, because we already have the styling and everything, we just need to change the text, and our heading is ready. Okay, so this one is done. Now what next? We need to design this. Okay, so how we can design this? We can use a flex. Okay, so we can use a flex here. Alright, so how we can use flex here? Let me see here. We have 3 sections, and in every section we have this learn more. So I tell you one thing, how we have to define the structure, how we can think about the structure. Okay, first I'm going to select here. See what I am doing now, just have to imagine in your mind. Okay, now I am going to give stock, suppose. Okay, sorry, I have selected this, so I'm going to use this and use this box. Okay, this is only for your learning purpose. Okay. Okay, so I am going to do this like this. Okay, here is my, so okay, I guess I have to give the filling as well. It looks good. Okay, so how you have to think is, you have to think in a box. Okay, so suppose you have one box. Okay, so this design is a responsive design, so I can't do this. We have to change the layout for that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me tell you again one more thing. So you have to think like a box. Suppose there is a big one box. Inside that box you have this 3 boxes, 1 2 3, and inside this one box you have 2 items like this. Okay, so that's how you have to figure it out. So let's design this part, case study, right? So from where I have to start? Case study. Let me give the name case study box. It looks good, or we can do it instead of giving box. Let's do this. Okay, give it a box, that's fine. Okay, and I'm going to give some random text here for now. Just go to the CSS and comment out this part. Okay, and here is my case studies. Now let me give the background color. So the background color is black. Okay, and let's see the border radius. So the border is 45 pixel. So border radius is 45 pixel, and we have to check for the padding as well. So it is top and bottom. Okay, 70 from here, it's 93. Okay, let's do that 70. So top and bottom 70, left and right 60. Okay, so top and bottom 70 and left and right, I forgot. Okay, 60 pixels. Let's see the design. We have the design. Now inside that we need our content. Okay, so content, let's design only the first content, then we will copy and paste it. So inside that content we have a paragraph. Okay, and we have learn more, L-E-A-R, learn more. Okay, and let me do it inside this span tag, so we can add the icon, this icon. Okay, now let's see, where is this learn more? Yeah, it looks good. Now what we have to do is we need to change the color and everything. So case studies box, and then content, what the color? White, and this color is green. So we have to change the color of paragraph basically. So color is white, okay, and font size, so the font size is P paragraph 18 pixel. Yeah, that's it. Let me save it and let's see. Alright, now it looks good. And I gave some padding from bottom, so padding from bottom, give it 30 pixel. Okay, and let's see if it is 30 pixel or not. Okay, I have to select it. 20 pixel. Alright, so it is 20 pixel. Now inside content we have one more thing, that is we have what we have learn more, and the color is green. Alright, we have this color green, and let me do one more thing. I gave the, okay, let me do it like that. Okay, so we have using a library called iFeather, right? I just go there and search for that icon. So that icon is like this. I guess we have used it. Okay, let me again use it, arrow. So if I go here, as you can see, we have a lot of arrow. We need this one, arrow up right. Okay, just okay, we just have to copy it. And how we can use it, let's see, get started. Okay, so how we can use that, we just have to use this here. Let me copy this. Okay, and yeah, I have to paste it here, and instead of the circle I need to change to arrow up right. Okay, now let's check whether it's working or not. It's working fine to me. Now inside learn more, I want to do one more thing, display flex and align items center. Alright, it looks good to me. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so we have the one content. Now we need three. Alright, so basically we need three content here. So let me copy and paste. Copy, paste, paste. That's it. So now what's the next step then? For the case box we need a display flex. I guess you understand it. Space between. Yes. Okay, why? Okay, we have to save the index. See, it looks good. It looks good. Now instead of giving that padding top and bottom, left and right, I just gave all around 40 pixel. Okay, because we don't have that much of space right now. 40 pixel is good, and we need a gap from between those things, right? And we have this border as well. Okay, that's the tricky part. Let's do one thing. Let's add the border first. Okay, so let me add the border. So border right 1 pixel solid and white. Okay, so it is working or not? No, it's not working. What's the problem here? Solid. Okay, we haven't given hyphen here. White. Let's see. This looks not good. Not looks good to me. So if I give gap here 40 pixel, now it looks good. Yes. What I want now? I want to see the gap. between this and this 60, and this is 64. So let's try with 100. Okay, let's do it with 60 pixels. Okay, and so the total gap is here 60 pixels, but we need a gap from here as well, right? From every content. So here I'm going to use padding right 60 pixel. Now it looks good to me. What we need next, we don't want this last line, right? So how we can do that? So let's do this. Okay, I'm going to use it here directly. So we have to use not, okay, not last child. That's it. So if you can see here, we have a border but not in the last child. Alright, so this is the syntax, not and then last child. So we need a border for everywhere but not in the last child. So we don't have in the last child. Alright, now it looks good. Okay, it is completed. Now let's do the responsive part here. So if okay, let me do one more thing. Give the space from bottom as well. 140 pixel, that's huge. Alright, so where is our case study? Wait a second. Okay, case study, fine. So I'm going to use it here. Margin bottom 140 pixel. Alright, looks like this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's do the responsiveness. So if I go here, okay, at this point it not looks good to me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the wrap. Let's try wrap. We haven't used wrap, right? Flex wrap, wrap. Yeah, but the problem is it is wrapping at this point. Like, yeah, it is wrapping here. We don't want that. So I'm going to remove from here and copy this, and here I'm going to use responsive and paste it here. Not paste it here. I have to use media, and then we have to use maximum width. Let's see the maximum width first. Let me save it and use it like this. So at this point I need, okay, let me do one thing. At this point what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce the padding. Okay, at this point I'm going to reduce the padding 97, what's the point, 978. Alright, 978 pixel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce this one here, this. Okay, so I don't need a border. And one more thing, border right and padding right. So we don't have a padding at right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I just remove this and give it to padding 10 pixel. Yeah, it looks good. 978. 978. Fine. Now there is one more thing. I have to use it and give this as 10. That means this, and the gap will be 10 pixel. Okay, yeah, and here padding will be 0, I guess, and that gap is 20, not 10. Okay, so at this point it looks good. Why? Oh shit, the image is not looking good to me. We need to fix that. We need to fix that. Okay, so let me go up, and here we give the height. Okay, and give the width as well. Okay, and I'm going to give 250. So let's do one thing, give the maximum width and maximum height 350 and then 350. Okay, yeah, now it's good to me. Now go down, and what we are doing, we are doing this one. So at this point, maybe this point, at okay, let's do it for 880. Alright, so 880. Okay, so 880. What I want is, I want to give the wrapper. Okay, for this one. Okay, so here flex wrap, and now I need to remove this border and give some space between those. Okay, so I'm going to copy this content and give the padding from bottom 30 pixel. Okay, it looks good to me, but not the last child. I don't want the padding from last child, so not last child. Alright, now I need to remove this border. So where I have given the border, where is the border? Here is the border. So I have to remove this. Okay, this is also the same, content and content. Okay, so I give border 0. Alright, now it looks good to me. And why it is not taking full width? Let's see, content, padding right is 60. Okay, why padding right is 60? Padding right, not last child. Alright, so content, padding right is 5 pixel. Now let's see. Yeah, it's good now. Okay, it is fine. Perfect. Yeah, so we have completed this part as well. Okay, now what we need to do is, we need to see, we don't have actually a responsive design. Okay, if I show you here, we have the responsive, but it's blur, it's paid. Okay, but if I have the responsive design, then I try to match as same as possible, but we don't have the design, so it's fine. Okay, so now let's come to this section. This is our work process. Yeah, this is an interesting one. So whenever the this is called what we call it, like collapsible menu, or we call like that. So whenever it is open, we have this minus icon and the color is green, but when it is closed, we have this plus icon and we have a background color white. Okay, so the collapsible thing we are going to do in the JS part, at the last part. So we are going to use this, and I tell you, most of the work we are going to done through CSS as well. Okay, so we are going to use JS very less, because we can do some of the tasks of JS tasks through CSS. Alright. Okay, so here let's start with the heading. So let me close this and write it down here. One more thing is case studies, okay, like case studies section comment, and now we have working process section. Okay, and let me copy the heading, main heading. So where is that main heading? Proposal. No, we don't have a main heading in proposal. Case studies, yeah, we have here. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to create a class first, section dot working process, and inside this I'm going to use heading. Now let's go here and write it down, working process section, and I'm going to use this and just change the text directly. Okay, and so I'm going to change the text, and that's it. So we have the heading. Alright, so if I go here, now what we have next, we have this heading, our working process step by step. Now let's move to this accordion. Yeah, we call it as accordion. Now I remember. Okay, so let's start with the opening. Let's start with the first one. So as you see here, we can divide this section into few parts. Like suppose we have one big box, okay, and inside that big box we have two boxes. First one is at top and second one is at bottom. Okay, so in the first one we have two more boxes. Inside first box we have this one and consultation, and in the second box we have these icons. Alright, so this is how we are going to distribute the boxes. So I'm going to start from here. Let me close this. Okay, and I'm going to use carousel, or not carousel, sorry, accordion. Alright, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to create my custom accordion here. So suppose if you have a big project and you have accordion multiple times, you are using accordion multiple times and in different parts. So the basic thing is you can use a custom accordion CSS, so you can use that accordion in multiple areas and try to build an accordion like that. Suppose in home page this accordion looks like this, and in about page the accordion is same, but there are some multiple items added. So you have to manage that as well in the same CSS. Alright, so let's do this. So here is a custom accordion. I'm going to write this, and inside custom accordion let's create heading. Okay, I have told you we have two boxes. So first one is heading, second one I go with the body. Inside heading, what we have two more boxes, text. Okay, and so the text is H1. Yeah, let me see, this one is what is this, H1 or not? Oh, what's the size? This one is 60 pixel. This is not any typography, this is bigger than anything else. So let's do it 1. Then we have a paragraph, not a paragraph. This one will be 30. Right, so what is a 30? So this is 30 pixel. So we have given the sizes, let me check. So the H3 tag, so H3 is 30. Okay, so instead of paragraph I'm going to use H3 tag and type consultant. Let me format this. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is, let me do one more, tell you one more thing. Whenever the accordion is open, we have this border. When the accordion is closed, we don't have this border, right? So let's create the header first. Header, we already have it. Okay, let me copy this and paste it inside body paragraph. Okay, suppose we have a different things, so we can add it like here. That's why I'm using paragraph. Otherwise we can use direct paste the text directly. Alright, so now we have this icon. So we have two options. We can create this custom, okay, or we can download the image. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to download the image directly, because in the JS part as well we need to change this icon minus and plus. So instead of changing that minus and plus, I'm going to change the complete icon like this. Okay, so I'm going to download this, and here, so this is a minus icon, and let me download this. This is our plus icon. Okay, alright, so let me change the name minus icon, and this one is plus icon. Alright, let me put it inside the images. Okay, now we need to focus here now. So we have a custom accordion. Let me do it here, not inside that. Okay, let me do it first thing. If it is open, okay, and if it is open or not, what we are going to do, we are going to add the classes here. If it is open, we add the class open. If it is closed, we add the class close. But now we are working with open, so let me do it open. So everything will be the same, just the background color will be changed. Okay, so let me do it and check the border radius. So border radius 45 pixel, and give the background color gray. Okay, and what I have to do, border 1 pixel solid, and the color is black, and then box shadow, I have told you, right, 1 pixel, 3 pixel, 4 pixel, then we have to use black. Let's check it, it looks good. Okay, and yeah, let's do the header part. So here I'm going to use this heading. Inside heading we have two options, right? So display, okay, wait a second. So we have display flex, justify content space between, let's see. Okay, we haven't added any icons there. So we have the text, we have the icons, because we are going to use two icons, that's why I'm creating div here, images. So first one is plus icon. Plus means we need to open it and close it. Then we have minus icon, right? Let's see, we have plus and minus. So let me do one thing, let me comment one right now. Okay, and now I'm going to give the, let me do one more thing here, reduce this, and let me give the padding as well. So the padding is 41 and 60, top and bottom 40 pixel. Alright, so top and bottom 40 pixel, left and right 60 pixels. Now it looks good. Now inside heading we have our text, Alright, so I am going to give display flex here and align item center and gap will be 20 pixel. Alright, how much is the gap? 25 pixel. Okay, give it 25 pixel. Now it looks good. Alright, now what we need a border this. So we have this padding as well from top and bottom, that will be 30 pixel. Heading, right? Padding top and bottom. What's the top and bottom heading? 30 pixel. Left and right will be 0. Okay, so let me do one thing, just give it from bottom, not top, because we already given the top here. Now if I give border bottom 1 pixel solid, so as you can see here we have this. Now in the body section as well we need a padding from top, so I'm going to give it like this, body padding top 30 pixel. Yeah, it looks good. And in the heading section, or in the heading section we have icon and then image. Okay, so the cursor is pointer. Alright, now it looks good. So what we need to do is, this is the case of open, right? Let me do one thing, let me add the margin from bottom first. So it is 140 pixel. So here working process, margin bottom 130 pixel. Alright, now let's work with this now. Okay, so this is for open, right? So I'm going to write open, and here is also open. So let me copy this, open and open and open, and this is also open. Okay, so everything is fine. Now what happens if it is closed? So if it is closed, then we don't have a body first of all. So if I delete the body from here, see, if I delete the body here, what we have now? We have this, and now what we need? We don't want this line. Yeah, we don't want that line. And if the line is not there, and one more thing is, we don't want this padding as well, heading padding, right? So what we don't want, we don't need this border bottom, and we don't want this, so it will be look like this. Understand? Okay. Alright, so if it is okay, so let me do one thing. So if it is close, so everything will be collapsed, but we need a basic structure. So let me remove this. Okay, so by default for opening we are not giving anything, like this. Alright, so when it is closed, how many things we need? So when it is closed, we just need to target the heading and border bottom 0 pixel and padding bottom 0 pixel. Understand? So this is the close part, and if I want to open, what I need to do, I just need to remove this close and do it like this. Understand? Okay, wait, let me check. Okay, we don't have this body as well, So in close we don't need this body, so this is display none. Now it looks good. So if I want to open this, and one more thing, we need to change the icon. So I'm going to use that through my CSS. So what will happen, let's see first. When it is close, we need to show the icon plus, right? That means we need to show this plus icon, right? Why it is not working? What's the problem with this image? Because we've downloaded the wrong image plus icon. Let me check this plus icon. Where is the plus? Minus is here. Plus, yeah, we have downloaded the wrong icon. Let me download the proper. Okay, so let me export and preview that. Yeah, we need this one. Okay, so we need plus icon. All right. Yeah, we have this plus icon now. So when it is closed, it is plus. That means what we need to do is we have to give the class open. All right, and for this we need to give the class close. Understand? Now we have two icons. All right, so when it is close, let me do it here. So so when it is close, what I need is I want to do this image close display none. See, perfect. And when the close icon is not there, suppose like this, then we need to show the -1. So how we can do that? So we need to use accordion custom. Let me do it here and put it here. Then I want it like image dot open display none. Yeah, now it's perfect. Let me refresh it. All right, so now okay, we have a problem. So when it is closed, we need to see, it's already okay. Let's do it open. Alright, so when it is closed, we need to show this, and when it is open, we need to show that. So for open, okay, let me do one thing. For opening, there is no what. For opening, we need to display the open none, but when it is closed, we need, okay, I'm confused now. So when it is open, we need to show display block. Alright, now let's see this. Not like that again. Okay, so we have both right now. When it is closed, okay, let me do when close, Okay, what's a close image? When close, we need to display block like this. Actually, we don't want this because we don't have any open. I forgot that. So when it is closed, we have to show this, and when it is open, alright, so when it is open, we need to show display block. Guys, I'm confused now. Okay, let's check again. It's a very simple trick. Alright, now close and open. Whew. Now I am confused. We don't have any open all. Yeah, we don't have any open. Why I'm doing this again and again? The same mistake. Okay, so let's do it again. Now it's again not working. Okay, so for close, for open, this is none. I guess now it's going to work properly. Again, shit. Let me do it. Close this. Restart from the beginning. Okay. So at this point, because initially it is going to close, so what I need in the close position, I don't want to show the minus sign. So what is the minus sign here? Close one. Alright, so close display none. And why this is close? Right, yeah, close display none. That's the first step. Now when we don't have a close, okay, when we don't have a close, then we need to show, we don't have to show plus. So here it is goes dot, we don't need to show plus. If it is not going to work, then fine. Okay, so basically we need to add open here. Okay, so for the close part we did it right. Now when it is open, okay, so when it is open, we don't want to show open display none, yeah, like this. Okay, and when we have close, then we need to show like this. Okay, so this is allowed. I guess I was confused there. Okay, so we are going to manage that through JS. That's fine. But yeah, we have did it. What we need is, we just need to manage to change the classes here. That's it. Otherwise everything is working fine, right? Okay, let me copy this. And one more thing, let me wrap this in custom accordion. Alright, so this will be my custom accordion, and inside that we have an accordion. Okay, this is the thing we need to change. We have 9 times and we need to change it to accordion. So change it all. Alright, now cut this, paste this here, and let me format like this. Okay, so yeah, now let me copy this and paste it down and see. Okay, why we haven't saved CSS? Now it looks good. Now let's go to the custom accordion. Let me close this, and here custom accordion, display flex, and for now we need display column, and the gap will be 30 pixel. Yeah, and for this I'm going to give close. Alright, now what we want, okay, no, do it open. This will be close. One more thing we have left. So when it is open, we need to give the background color green. So how we can do that? When it is open, that means this one, when it is open, we need to give the background color green. Understand? Here, when it is closed, it's black. Alright, so I hope you understand this. Okay, what we need just need a copy paste, so that's fine. So I hope you guys understand this one, and I guess this is responsive already. Okay, so we just need to change some text sizing and all, but it looks fine. Okay, so what we did now, we have completed this part, we have completed this, and we have completed this custom accordion. Alright, now what we have left, we have this team section, then we have our testimonial, then we have this contact section, then last we have this. Alright, okay, so that's it for this video. So if you learn anything new in this video, then that's good. Okay, alright, then see you in the next video. Bye bye.